the difference between a diplomacy in the world tech startup should be absolutely immense, and completely different sorts of people on the whole. I'm weird, but completely different sorts of people on the whole going to diplomacy and going to tech startups, for example. So what do they have in common? Well, technology aside, you don't do business ultimately with computers, you do business with people, and diplomats do business with people. And so understanding how people work is actually something everybody has to do. Now you don't perhaps have too many cocktail parties as if you're in a tech startup, you might go to a few, but they're not part of your job. Whereas if you're a diplomat, you go to lots of cocktail parties. What it's all about? Well, I mean, one way I like to think of it is that when you're a diplomat, if you're going from, I don't know, you're French and you're going to go to Zambia. So you arrive from the first time on the flight from Paris to Lusaka, and you get out and you ask yourself what's going on here, and you have to it's a strange place. People look different, the place looks different. You've had some information in advance, you've done some research, but it's basically a new thing, and you know that, and you've got to try and find out what you can. Very quickly you'll be the most expert French diplomat around about Zambia. But that still doesn't mean you know very much. You know more than almost everyone else, but you still don't know very much. And you've got to work out what's going on. What are people talking about? I mean, let's assume you can, whatever language they're speaking, you can speak. But what do they mean when they say, the old joke about when they say yes, do they mean yes? Do they mean no? Do they mean maybe? When somebody gives you a business card and it says chief executive, does it mean that they are very important? Or does it actually mean there's somebody else who's very important that tells them what to do? Because all those things kind of apply. If you're a British or an American and you're going to Japan, the way that business is done in Japan is very different from the way that business is done in Britain or America.